Well, welcome to my humble home. It's nice to see a new face in Harmony. I'm Tabitha Lennox. And you are, you didn't give me your name on the phone.
Oh, Mrs. Hernandez. Amelia. I'm a widow. Oh, what a charming room. It's so old world.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Most people turn their noses up at the Victorians, but I'm very fond of them. Alberton, Victoria, Dickinson, Trollope, Jack the Rip. So why is it that you wanted to meet with me, Mrs. Hernandez?
Oh, I need a place to live, Miss Lennox, and I understand you rent rooms. I'm moving to Harmony.
Moving to Harmony, really? Not many people move to Harmony. Our little town has a bit of an odd reputation. May I ask you why?
Revenge.
Mama, Ethan won't be budged. He said it again.
Teresa, I'm trying to save our lives, and you're still obsessed about your love life right now?
Mama, he said he won't be with me if he recommits himself to Gwen.
Teresa, please, you already knew that.
Yeah, I know, but this time I could sense that he really meant it.
Teresa, there's a mad woman out there trying to kill our family. Don't you think that's a little more important right now?
Don't you get it, Mama? If Ethan recommits his life to Gwen, then it's not going to matter if I'm dead or if I come back from the dead, because he's going to stay with Gwen. So I need to stay here in Harmony to stop the ceremony.
No, you're not. We're leaving, and we're leaving right now. Dear God, why are my children so stubborn? I also tried to convince Luis and Miguel to leave Harmony, and they wouldn't do it either.
Did you tell them about Juanita?
No, because I knew that if they knew that she was out there, they'd want to stay here and fight her.
That's right, and I'm staying here too because I cannot let Ethan recommit his life to Gwen.
You are not staying in Harmony. Right now, Fancy and Kay are trying to convince Luis and Miguel to leave Harmony on a trip with us. And if they manage that, you're going to. Because if you stay in Harmony, Teresa, you could die.
I'm not going, Mama. And you know what? Fancy and Kay, they're not going to be able to convince Luis and Miguel to go either.
Oh, you're incredible tonight.
Can be like this every single night. You have no idea what I'm like when I'm on vacation.
Let's make love right now.
Oh, no.
No?
No, I mean, yes. But you've agreed that we're going to take the trip around the world that your mom wants us to take, right? I don't know what it is about hotel rooms, but they just make me wild.
Well, we can talk about it later.
No, answer me first. Don't you just love those do not disturb signs you can just put outside your door? You could be doing anything in there and not coming in.
Then yes, yeah, of course. We're going. Whatever you want. I love you. I want you.
I want you.
I never wanted anyone more than I want you.
Okay, then we're agreed. We're leaving Harmony with your mother on the trip around the world.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Okay, gonna make love to me right now.
As soon as I find Vincent, we'll go.
What? No!
Why are we at Dr. Russell's house?
Home sweet home.
This isn't right. What if she comes home and she catches us here?
Don't worry. Dr. Russell will be at the hospital for hours and hours. Now, let me show you a little something I've been working on.
A project?
In a way. What a motley crew. Yeah, I'm so glad that we joined forces. Here's a pop quiz of the day. What do all these people have in common?
They're irritating?
No. Much more important than that. They all need killing. Now, we need to decide which one of us is going to kill which citizen of Harmony. And that way, we can get rid of all our problems in one fell swoop.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
I don't know, Vincent. I work alone, and I'm not sure about all this mass killing.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun.
Vincent, I only killed before to protect myself.
Explain.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? I need to stay with my Aunt Esme. She's the only family I have. I killed anyone who posed a threat, who could convince Aunt Esme to send me away.
Save that one for the police psychologist. That's not the whole truth, and you know it.
What are you talking about?
Poor little Vicky. Oh, the sad little orphan girl adrift in the world without any parents.
You leave my parents out of this.
Oh, if you say so. You certainly did.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, just that I did a little research on your past, Vicky.
What do you mean?
I know the truth, Vicky. You killed your parents.
Liar.
Oh, come on, admit it. You know it's true. We're birds of a feather, sweetie. Two cold-blooded killers. Now, why don't we make the most of it?
You can't just stop like that. We were about to make love. Yeah, the music and everything.
Deal with it. Don't change the rules in the middle of the game.
What are you talking about?
You! You didn't say earlier that we would leave after you found Vincent. You just said that we would leave.
Fancy, I'm a cop, okay? I've got to do my job.
Oh, I see. Well, I can't say I can remember a time when a man chose a whacked-out murderer over me, but I guess there's always a first time.
Come on, Fancy, come on. Don't be like this.
Now, why? Am I wrong? You're choosing your job over wild sex with me. Well, good luck with that, Luis. I hope your badge keeps you warm at night. Or maybe Vincent will. Worked for Chad.
I've never seen you like this before.
Oh, you just wait. We can dream up new positions all over the world.
Yes. Yes.
I just hope you're up for it. You're gonna get this special treatment every single night.
You know, I love this, but wouldn't it be even better if we went ahead with the ceremony and then got married before we left?
No, it wouldn't.
Why not?
Because you've already agreed to go on the trip. So here's the deal, okay? You either go on the trip and you have the hottest sex of your life, or you stay here in Harmony without any sex at all.
Tell me about your boarding house.
Well, it isn't a boarding house per se. Occasionally, I rent rooms to a few select guests.
Well, my apologies. So tell me, who are the guests? I hope it's a quiet house.
Well, at the moment, I have a few younger tenants, so you know how that can be. There's my very good friend Kay living here with her fiancé, Miguel.
What are their last names? I know a Kay and Miguel.
Oh, Kay Bennett and Miguel Lopez Fitzgerald.
Pilar's son.
You know Pilar? Oh, what a small world.
Don't you understand, Mama? The rest of my life is on the line here. If Ethan recommits himself to Gwen, then all these months of hiding, of being in disguise will have been for nothing. If I don't tell him I'm alive right now, I will lose him forever.
You can't do that. If Teresa Crane comes back from the dead, Mia, it'll be all over the news. And then Juanita will find us for sure. She's probably already near Harmony, ready to kill us all.
Well, I don't actually know Pilar, but I've heard of her family.
I hear their names in all the cafes and restaurants.
Well, they're not one of our first families, you understand, but they're very nice people. Good, hard-working stock. And they have very exciting lives. The eldest daughter, Teresa, married one of the Cranes. Now, they are something else. If you're interested in high society, they take the cake.
Frankly, the rich bore me. But you seem like you could tell me everything I want to know about Pilar and her family.
Oh! Let me tell you, I could tell you everything about everyone in this entire town. What do you want to know about the Lopez Fitzgeralds?
Well, let's start with everything.
Don't call me a serial killer.
Well, sweetie, what else am I supposed to call someone who killed all those people and off both of her parents?
I couldn't help it. They were going to send me away to boarding school, too, and I wanted to stay home. I had to do something. At first, I was only going to kill my father, but when Mommy saw what I had done, she was very upset and said that I had to be punished. So she had to go, too.
I don't think you thought that one through very well. And once you offed both of your parents, you didn't have a home to go to at all. Now, look. We all have special talents, right? Some of us become famous writers or doctors or even good at sports. We're good at killing. It's in our blood.
It's not as if I like it.
Oh, come on. It's exciting and you know it.
Well, it can be.
Yeah, it's a blast and you know it. Now look at all these targets. If we slaughter everyone in Harmony...
Everyone?
Well, we have to protect ourselves. Any one of them could be a threat. And besides, we still have some unfinished business to tend to. Julian is still alive. He wanted to send you away to school, didn't he? And Ivy did too. Yet, she's still alive and kicking.
Julian and Ivy must die. Julian and Ivy must die.
Oh. So you're crazy too. Yeah, me too. I knew we shared a special bond. Now we're getting somewhere. I still have to kill Sheridan. You know, even with the two of us together, there's still a lot of work to be done. It would be much more efficient if we could kill all these people at the same time. And I know where we can do all this killing, Vicky.
Where?
Where are you sleeping tonight? Your mother's? You'd better get going.
Come on, Fancy, don't do this. Please, would you just come back to bed?
After being rejected by the man who's supposed to love me?
I did not reject you, okay? You're the one who's hot one minute and cold the next.
Ha! First, you say you'll leave on the trip, and then you say you can't leave until you catch Vincent. Catch Vincent? No one catches criminals in this town. I could be old and gray by the time you're ready to go.
Thank you. Please, would you just come back to bed? Come on.
You know, it really is a shame. But I'm just going to go by myself. I'll be off on a trip around the world with your mother, and you'll be stuck out on some cold stakeout waiting for Vincent to make his move. And what a pity that this won't be waiting for you when you come home. God, I do hope we go to Italy. The men are so gorgeous there.
What's wrong with you? First you attack me, and then you say you're never going to sleep with me again.
Yeah? But I like the attacking part a lot better, don't you?
Yes.
We can have so much fun if you just agree that you'll take the trip as soon as possible. I have to get you out of town, Miguel, to save you from Juanita.
So, what do you want to know about Pilar and her family? And why do you want to know?
Well, I'm always happy to hear about a Latino family that does well here in the United States, and especially in New England, where the Yankee is king.
Actually, the Red Sox are king.
Anyway, from what I hear, they're a very interesting family. So what can you tell me about them?
Juanita could be captured by the police at any minute, Mama.
Yes. And she can also jump out of a closet and start shooting at any minute. She's close. Teresa, I spoke to her on the phone. She killed my friend. She killed Carmelita. Carmelita's bookstore, Teresa, is less than an hour away. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's Carmelita's bookstore again. It's probably Juanita. Oh, God. See?
Pilar.
Oh, my God, Carmelita, you're alive. Juanita said you were dead.
Well, I should be. I don't know how I survived, but I did. Listen to me, Pilar. She will stop at nothing. I'm leaving the country as soon as I hang up with you, and you should do the same thing. Or Juanita will kill you. She'll kill you and your whole family.
I know just where we can pick off almost everyone on our list. There's a huge wedding coming up, a triple or quadruple wedding, depending on whether or not Fancy and Luis join in. But everyone in Harmony will be there.
All of Harmony in one place?
Yes. A town of sitting ducks, just waiting for duck hunting season to begin.
Uh-huh. I see how it is.
Hey, I don't really want to go on this trip alone. Paris and Venice and the Orient. It would all seem so pointless without you there by my side during the day and at night.
What's really going on here?
Huh?
Hmm?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. I love you. Remember, I know you. There's something that you're not telling me. What is it? Hmm? Why do you really want me to go on this trip around the world so badly?
You're insatiable.
Just think, all those countries and all those hotel rooms. We can get married anywhere you want. Paris or Moscow. I don't care as long as we get married.
Whoa. Wait a minute. You're the one who's always saying how you want your whole family to be at the wedding, your brother, your father, your sister. So why change your mind all of a sudden?
Oh, forget about them. Just agree to take the trip.
Huh. Cut the bull, Kay.
What?
I've known how to tell when you were lying since you were 4 years old. Why don't you tell me why you really want me to go on this trip?
If Carmelita's alive, maybe Juanita's lying. You know, maybe she isn't trying to kill you.
She didn't lie. She tried to kill her. She just didn't succeed. Carmelita, what happened?
Juanita and her man beat me till I was unconscious. And when I woke up, I was in the water, wrapped in canvas and chains. They threw me in the harbor alive to drown.
My God.
I don't know how I got to shore. It was a miracle. This is all my fault.
I should have never brought you into this. I'm sorry.
You are my friend, Pilar. I have no regrets. But I am worried. Juanita and her man found things. There are pictures missing. And I think one of them was of Luis in his police uniform.
Oh, dear God, no.
Now, I'm not one to tell tales out of school, you know, but that Lopez Fitzgerald family, oh, you could devote an entire gossip magazine just to them. Well, not the mother. Not nowadays, anyway. Pilar's a saint, and saints are so boring. But the children. The men are very good looking. Luis, the eldest son, No, actually, he's not the eldest. The first son, Antonio, was killed in a plane crash. But anyway, Luis, not to offend your delicate sensibilities, Mrs. Hernandez, but I think Luis has to be an absolute genius in the bedroom.
Oh, do tell.
Well, he's working his way through the females of the Crane family. He started with Sheridan Crane, and she bore him a child.
And the child's name?
Marty. And then he moved on to Sheridan's niece, Fancy, and they're engaged. But that wasn't enough. He had a fling with Fancy's sister Pretty, and now Pretty is pregnant.
Oh, another Lopez Fitzgerald child.
And, of course, then there's the eldest daughter. No. There was the daughter, Teresa.
The one who was devoured by sharks?
Oh, you heard that story, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Teresa's history is pretty spectacular. I think the term obsessive-compulsive was invented by that little minx.
Oh, tell me.
Well, I shouldn't be gossiping like this. Kay's a very good friend of mine. She's going to be marrying into that family.
Oh, well, going over someone's family history isn't gossip.
It's not?
Oh, certainly not. Think of it as having genealogy as a hobby. It's all just interesting.
Oh, well, good-o. Well, then, there's a lot more I can tell you.
This isn't your fault. I brought this devastation into your life. Please, forgive me, Carmelita. I mean, if it wasn't for God's help, you'd be dead right now.
I would do anything for you, Pilar. But you must now look after yourself and your family. Get out of Harmony before Juanita finds you. She wants your blood.
What's that?
Preliminary plans. We have to study them.
No, already it's starting to sound like homework.
Now, Vicky, you're looking at murder the wrong way around. It's the planning and the anticipation that's the fun part. Once you actually do the deed...
All you have left is that empty feeling inside.
Exactly.
And then you start planning your next target.
It's like I found my twin. Now, let's study these. I promise it'll be fun. I'll show you how we can kill everyone in Harmony.
Even Paloma, the little tart, has 2 men running after her right now. I tell you, if you cut into anyone in that family, sex, not blood, would drip out.
I doubt that.
Oh, listen to me carrying on. Oh, I'm gossiping about the neighbors like some old biddy over the garden fence. The Lopez Fitzgeralds have been very good to me on occasion.
Don't worry, I won't breathe a word to anyone. So when can I move in?
You really want to live in Harmony?
Yes. More than anything.
I don't get it. This town is going to hell in a handbucket, literally. I don't know why anyone would want to move to Harmony now.
Well, I can't think of anywhere else in the world I would rather be.
So do you understand now? Everything we care about is at risk here. So please, will you just honor your mother's wishes and take this trip?
I need to talk to Luis.
Hey, Luis. We need to talk. Where are you? I'm at Fancy's. She told me everything. Get over here right away.
On my way.
Miguel's on his way.
What is there to talk about? We all have to go on this trip. We have to leave Harmony to escape from Juanita.
I can move in any time. Tonight, even.
You sure you wouldn't rather live in Castleton? Now, that's a charming little town.
No. I must live in Harmony.
Well, I don't have room for another boarder.
Oh, please. This is such a large house. Surely you have room for one more boarder?
I don't think you understand, Mrs. Hernandez. Harmony isn't a very healthy place to live right now. I don't think anyone should be moving here.
No offense, but you certainly aren't very welcoming. Sounds as if you don't want to live here either.
Honestly, I don't. I've lived here for many, many years, but I am ready to move on.
Well, then here's an idea. Why don't you sell your house to me? That way we both get what we want. I get to live in Harmony, and you get to move away.
This is my nightmare come true.
You must run, Pilar.
I know.
And I have to run too. If Juanita ever found out I survived...
Oh, dear God.
I am so sorry to have to say this, my dear friend, but we can never speak again. I'm going to move far away from here, and I'm going to change my name. God has given me a second chance, Pilar. I can't take any risks. If Juanita ever catches up with me, you know what she will do.
I'm so sorry.
Pilar, you have to promise me you will never try to find me.
I promise.
God bless you.
God bless you. Hello? Hello? Another life destroyed because of me.
Because of that crazy person. Don't blame yourself.
Who else is there to blame, Teresa? I'm the reason this all started.
What did Carmelita say?
It's not good. Juanita has a picture of Luis.
Okay, but she already knew what he looked like, so...
It's a picture of Luis in his police uniform.
Oh, God.
You know what the badge says, right? On his uniform.
It says Harmony.
She's on her way here. She's on her way to Harmony if she's not here already. And it won't be long before she finds out our last name. We're dead. We're all dead.
Hey, Flora didn't see you, did she?
No, we came up the back way. No one saw us.
Just the idea that Juanita could actually get this close to our family.
Well, how about the fact that our mother lied to us like this?
What? Only because she loves you.
Yeah, and she convinced the two of you to lie to us as well.
Look, your mother is terrified, with good reason.
So are we.
This Juanita woman is a monster.
We're all in danger.
We all have to get out of town while we still can.
We've got to run. We've got to run right now. She knows where we are. She's going to track us down like animals. She's ruthless and sadistic.
I know that I can't leave, Ethan.
Oh, my God, are you out of your mind? Have you not listened to a word I said? She's going to kill us.
Mama, everything that I ever dreamed of is so close at hand. I just have to come up with a way to stop Ethan from renewing his vows to Gwen.
Oh, my God, you're obsessed.
I'm not going to live my life without the man that I love.
Please, please, listen to me, please.
Mama, look at me. I'm Gertrude the nanny, okay? Teresa Crane is dead. Juanita thinks that she killed me. I'm in no danger from her, okay? None at all.
What did you say? You want to buy my house?
Why not? Real estate is a marvelous investment, and this is a good time in the market to do it. This would be the perfect solution to our problem. You want to leave Harmony, and I want to move to Harmony. Simple. sell your house to me.
My house? My beautiful house? I've lived here for so long.
How long?
400 years.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm just joking. I've lived here for many years. Many years. I've watched nature's handiwork from this house for decades. I've lived through dozens of freezing winters. Oh, I tell you, sometimes in the winter, the timbers in this old house creak like dead men's bones. But in the spring, the hemlock and the poison ivy start pushing up through the snow. Oh, it's so lovely.
Well, you know, you sound like you're in a bit of a rut, my dear. Why not get rid of this place? Kick up your heels somewhere else. Down south, maybe.
Maybe you're right. I haven't gone visiting for a long time. Maybe Endora should meet some of her relatives.
So what do you say? Are you going to sell me your house?
Look, I don't know what there is to think about. Okay, we're going, all of us. Think about Maria. We can't take a chance with our daughter's life.
And what about Marty? And Pretty and the baby that she's carrying, and we have to protect them.
I know.
Remember what happened the last time you guys tried to stand up to this woman? You almost got killed. And Teresa died.
There is no weakness in leaving Harmony. It's the only way to protect everyone in the Lopez Fitzgerald family.
Sell my house. Oh. So many memories.
Make new memories. I had to make a fresh start in my life. Trust me. Once you recreate yourself, you open up a whole new world of possibilities.
All right.
You mean it?
You bought yourself a house, Mrs. Hernandez.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, you will not regret this. But Pilar and her family will.
Could you please stop living in this fantasy world? Juanita will see through your disguise, and she will kill you.
No, Mama. Teresa Crane is dead. There was a memorial service and everything. Juanita's not even a thing to come look for me. I walk by Ethan and Gwen looking like this, and all they see is Gertrude, the nanny.
It's dangerous, Teresa.
Mama, I fooled you, and you're my mother.
But why would you take these chances? You think you fought off sharks before? Juanita's the worst kind of shark. No pity, remorseless, no conscience. She has like animal instinct, Mija, and some way, somehow, she's gonna find you. You are not safe no matter what you think.
I'm a policeman.
Well, so what? In times of trouble, families band together. I mean, look, if Juanita is after everyone in your whole family, then the smart thing to do is move them somewhere else.
I don't like the idea of running. It goes against everything I believe in.
Miguel, this is what your mother wants. And when you think about it, her advice is almost always right.
And how often have you followed it? I mean, think about Teresa. How often did she follow Pilar's advice, and look what happened?
Yeah, if everyone in your family would just listen to your mother, think of all the trouble you would avoid.
She has done so much for her family. Can't you do this for her?
Just trust her judgment. Just once. I mean, she knows this woman more than anyone, and she thinks we should all run.
And, just remember, this trip will be one long lingerie show.
And remember, if you take the trip, I will fulfill all your fantasies.
Selling the house. Why didn't I think of that before? Oh, what about the price?
What about it?
Well, this is a very fine property in an upscale neighborhood.
I think we can agree on a price rather quickly, don't you?
Oh, how exciting. Oh, I can't wait to tell Endora.
Endora?
Yes, my daughter, Endora.
Oh, well, I can't wait to meet her. But I do have one condition before I buy the house.
Well, you didn't mention any conditions. What condition?
No more. No more nonsense. You're leaving with the rest of the family, and that is that.
I'm sorry, Mama. You can't force me to go. And you know what? You're worrying for nothing because I'm in disguise and I'm going to be just fine.
Yes, as long as you stay in disguise. But you keep telling me that you're going to tell Ethan that you're alive. Do you know what's going to happen, Teresa? There will be media trucks lined up all over Ravenhill just to get a glimpse of you. And then Juanita's going to learn you're alive, and she'll stop at nothing to kill you.
Well, then that might be a chance that I have to take eventually. Right now, I'm not going with you.
You have to, please.
Mom, please go. And take everyone with you because it's the right thing to do. But I'm not going to leave Ethan. I can't. This is so exciting.
Yeah, all those murders. Just child's play. Now it's time to put away the dolls and join the grown-ups.
Do you think we've covered everything?
And then some. This is going to be a day Harmony will never forget.
If there's anyone left to remember.
Well, say something.
All right. We agree. We won't tell Mama we know anything odd is going on.
You won't regret this.
Thank you, Elise. It's for the best for everyone. There's nothing more important than to keep all of us safe.
I just hope we can all get out of town before Juanita comes to Harmony.
I thought we had a deal.
Oh, don't worry, Miss Lennox. It's really very simple.
All right. Tell me one of the conditions.
Why, that you introduce me to all the neighbors, the Bennetts, the Cranes, the Russells, the Lopez Fitzgeralds.
Oh, well, that's easy. Which family would you like to meet first?
Oh, I don't know. How about the Lopez Fitzgeralds?
Please. Please listen to me. Once. You can't stay here. Because Juanita's going to find out you're alive. And then she's going to kill you. Please.
Mom, if I leave, then I'll already be dead. I have to stay close to Ethan. Because without him, my life isn't worth living.